Hello and welcome. My name is Dr. Jav. I'm a forex and cryptocurrency trader trading here currently in the UK. Please drop me a 777 in the chat box if you can see me and hear me. So if you can see me and hear me, please drop me a 777 in the chat box. We do also have people watching us on YouTube as well. So again, for you guys on YouTube, if you can see and hear me, please drop me a 777 in the YouTube chat. Okay, thank you, Satnam. Thank you, Fahim. So again, my name is Dr. Jav. Thank you, Marlis. I'm a foreign exchange trader and cryptocurrency trader trading here in the UK. Please also let me know where you are from, what part of the country you are from, and we can then make a start. So we have Dubai in the house, we have London in the house, and a few other places. Again, welcome everyone to the call. Now, just to make it Essie, I'm not sure what Essie is. I'm guessing it's probably Essex. So welcome from Essex. So yeah, sorry, as I was saying earlier, I'm going to try and keep this presentation to about 30 or so minutes. And just to make it clear from the outset, this webinar is only meant to be an introduction to trading. You will not become an expert by the end of this presentation. Very, very important. So just bear with me a second while I pull up my screen and then we'll make a start. Again, if you can see my screen now, please drop me a 333 in the chat box and we shall then continue. If you can see my shared screen, drop me a 333 in the chat box and we'll continue. Okay, thank you. So a little bit about myself. Going back a fair few years, I was always told to work hard at school, get good grades, go to university, do the same again to get a good job. And that is what I did. I worked very hard at school, got very, very good grades, traditionally in the top 5%, went to university, got a few degrees, started my first job, only to hate it. So the first job out of university, I absolutely hated it to the point that I decided to resign from day one. And again, the only reason I stayed in that job was because obviously I had bills to pay. And the average student in the UK, here in the UK, has a debt of in the region of 30 to 50,000 pounds plus once they leave university. So I had bills to pay, so I stayed within that job for a few months only to resign, and I found myself at Heathrow Airport on the way to Australia. I went into W.H. Smith, came across the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by a guy called Robert Kiyosaki. If you are familiar with Rich Dad, Poor Dad, drop me a 7 in the chat box. It's an absolutely amazing book, and that book was my first introduction to entrepreneurship. So Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. If you don't have a pen and paper, please get yourself a pen and paper because obviously note takers are money makers. That was my first introduction to entrepreneurship. When I came back to the UK from Australia, I was actually a property millionaire within 3 years. And a few years later, I started trading the markets. So initially I started off with the stock market. I made some money, I lost some money, it didn't do amazingly well. I was then introduced to cryptocurrencies and also foreign exchange trading, which is what I'm talking about today. Now back to Robert Kiyosaki, he actually introduced me to something known as the cash flow quadrant. And that is what you see on screen here. That is the cash flow quadrant in pie chart format. And in its most basic of forms, the cash flow quadrant teaches us that 5% of the world population are financially free. The remainder, 95%, are essentially broke, so they have more month at the end of the money. Now, when I was working as an employee, I fell within that sector. I was broke. Although I was earning what I thought was a very, very good income, I was still effectively broke because on average, the average employee, if they were to lose their job tomorrow, it would take them, they would only last 1 to 3 months before they had no money. So that is basically the definition of broke. Now, if you want to be financially free, which every single person on this call wants to be, you have to be that 5%. You have to be a business owner or you have to be an investor. Now, the great news is, as traders, we form that 5%. We are both business owners and investors, and that's what I'm going to teach you today. When it goes to foreign exchange trading, again, in its most simplest of forms, it's the exchange of one currency for another. Let me give you an example. If you were to go to the USA, let's say from the UK, and change your pounds for your dollars, then you would have taken part in the foreign exchange market. If you were to go back to that same exchange at a later date or time and make another exchange or transfer of money, you may be offered a different exchange rate. It's that difference in exchange rates that we as foreign exchange traders utilize every single day to profit from. So as long as there's movement in the market, as long as the currencies are fluctuating, and we can profit from that movement, whether it's the Japanese yen, the euro, the US dollar, it makes no difference. We can profit from that movement. Now, again, foreign exchange trading is big. It's very, very big. It far surpasses the size of all the stock markets put together. Excuse me. In fact, up to $6.6 trillion are exchanged via forex, not every year, not every month, not every week, but every single working day, up to $6.6 trillion. And that is a very, very big number. And when my mentor told me about that, I decided straight away that perhaps I should take a fraction of that pie. Now, banks, whether you know this or not, are trading foreign exchange every single day. Banks collectively make over $1 trillion every single day from the foreign exchange market. And interestingly, they're making it from your money. So if you have a bank account, you have money in your bank account, do you think your money just sits in your bank account? The answer to that is definitely a big fat zero. No, your money will not sit in your bank account. In fact, your bank will use your money, your capital, to trade with and make profit from. So the banks will make $1 trillion from your money. And as a thank you to you, they'll give you back 0.01% a year. Now that's got to be a kick in the teeth. And my question to every single person on this call is, how much money have you made on your money in your bank account in the last decade, in the last 10 years? Now, when my mentor posed that question to me all those years ago, I had to think about it. But in fact, my answer was a big fat zero, because if you have a bank account, if you have money in your bank account, that is not the most or the best way to make money on your capital. You really have to invest it. You have to learn trading, which is an absolutely amazing vocation and skill set that you should acquire if you want to become financially free. So over $1 trillion every single day from your money. Now, what we do is no different to what banks do. We use very, very much similar systems to banks. The only difference is that when we trade, we keep 100% of the profit. I'll say that again, we keep 100% of the profit. So any profit that you make is yours to keep. No one will take that from you. It's yours to keep, and you can do with that profit whatever you want to. You can go out and buy handbags, you can buy a house, buy cars, whatever you want to. It's your money and it's yours to keep. Now, obviously, banks don't want you to know this, and that is why the system, so whatever's happening outside today, that is part of the system. And if you are part of the system, unfortunately, 95% of the world population live and work within that system. A lot of you will not actually know the benefits of trading. And that is what I want to change today. I want to give you an introduction to trading so you can walk away from this webinar and start trading effectively immediately. Now, the great thing about foreign exchange trading is that it's a 24-hour-a-day, 5-day-a-week market, Monday to Friday. So you can trade the markets Monday to Friday, regardless of your location. And that is one of the reasons, one of the many reasons that I started trading, because obviously I like to travel. In fact, in the last few years, I've been to 30 to 40 countries. And the great news is I've been able to run my business from one of these. So as long as you have one of these, as long as you have a mobile phone, you can trade the markets. As long as you have a mobile phone, a smartphone, you can trade the markets from anywhere in the world. And in the last few years prior to the pandemic, I traveled to Singapore, Malaysia, Australia, the USA, many, many times, many countries in Europe, and I've been able to run my businesses from my mobile phone. So it does not matter where you are based geographically. Your vocation is irrelevant. It doesn't matter what you do for a living. You could be a nurse, a teacher, a doctor. You could be unemployed, a student. You can still trade the markets. In fact, many, many people join us while they are still working full-time. And what tends to happen is that when their profits from this opportunity, this business match or is higher than their employee income, then they can decide whether to switch over or not, which is what many people actually do. And again, what you'll find is that when it comes to trading, you can actually start doing this without it affecting your current commitments. So it doesn't matter what you do for a living. We even have pilots that trade with us on a daily basis. So your job is irrelevant. You can actually start doing this as long as you have 5-10 minutes a day, half an hour a day, you can actually learn how to trade the largest and most liquid currency markets in the world. And one system that we use is the system of leverage. And if you choose to use this, the bank or the broker will actually lend you money and you can trade on that basis. Now, it doesn't matter who you are or where you are based, you have probably come across the term digital currency. Now, Bitcoin was the largest, or is the largest and first digital currency in the marketplace, and it was conceived in 2009. Currently, the price of Bitcoin is in the region of around $46,000, $47,000. Now, later during this presentation, I'll do a deeper dive into cryptocurrencies, but at this point, I only want to introduce the concept of digital currency. And again, in the next 3 to 5 years, digital currency is going to be a lot more prevalent in society. And very, very soon, again, the next few years, we will most likely move across to digital currency. So very, very important at the moment, what's happening in the digital currency market. And currently we are in a bull run. So again, very, very important. A bull run means that the prices are generally going up, and it is the best time as ever to start trading. Certainly, if you want to look at cryptocurrencies as well, which is something I've personally been doing now for probably 5+ or so years. We have another concept as well known as high frequency trading or binary options. So if you have little or no patience, high frequency trading could be an option for you. I call it scalping on steroids. So scalping obviously is a fast way to earn a profit from trading, and high frequency trading can be even faster than scalping. So depending on what type of person you are, you may prefer to do swing trading. Swing trading is obviously when you can trade for over days, over weeks, even over months. And then you have scalping, which tends to be in hours or in minutes. And then high frequency trading, you can earn profits literally in minutes if that's what you want to do. Now, another option open to you if you decide to join our mentorship program, our apprenticeship program is e-commerce. Now, I've been on e-commerce now for probably well over a decade. The first dollar I earned online was well over 10 years ago. And to be honest, when you wake up in the morning and you've earned an income online, it's the best feeling ever, because you've been asleep. You wake up, you look at your wallet, your PayPal or whatever wallet you're using, and you see income coming in on autopilot. Trust me, it's the best residual system out there. And if you choose to, we do have a platform available that you can jump onto and learn from, whereby we can mentor you to set up your own e-commerce business. And again, this e-commerce thing, whatever you want to call it, is absolutely huge, and it's only going to get bigger as we go along. Certainly today, when thousands of people are working from home, when they should be working in jobs, what I've noticed within this marketplace is that people are trying other things. So we have many, many people that are now trying trading as they do their jobs. Because they're working from home, they can apply a bit of time to other vocations and also learn how to become financially free from these amazing, amazing systems that we have. So how do we actually teach you and show you how to trade the markets? We actually have a system, a mentorship scheme, where we have over 100+ educators or mentors that will sit down with you every single day and teach you and show you how to trade the markets. So very much like I'm speaking to you right now, live on this Zoom call, every single day we have live sessions where you can sit down with a mentor and learn how to trade. That is how I learned to trade. That is how I became a proficient and efficient trader. And because I had commitment, because I was able to spend at least 10-15 minutes a day learning the system, because I was committed, I became a good trader. And again, it's the same system for you as well. As long as you're willing to give it a little bit of time every single day, you can do extremely well as a trader via our live mentorship scheme. So what you see on screen now is one of our systems. This is known as harmonics. And on the harmonics system, basically what happens is that we give you numbers. We give you trade ideas or trade alerts. And as the end user, all you have to do is copy. You copy those numbers and you paste them onto an app on your mobile phone. So if you know how to download apps to your phone, if you know how to copy and paste, you will get this. The first time, it might feel a little bit like a foreign language. The second time, you'll be a little bit more quicker. But once you've done this several times, you will actually be able to place trades using our copy and paste system within 30 seconds, within 1 minute. And trust me, even if you're working in a full-time job, you will get this. Now, if you go back to your school, your teachers would have told you, do not copy and paste, do not plagiarize. What I'm telling you is the exact opposite. I'm telling you to copy us. I'm telling you to plagiarize us. And what you'll find is that when you do this over and over and over and over again, it will become like second nature. So looking at the charts can appear to be like a foreign language, but trust me, once you do it over and over again, you will get this. Unfortunately, the way things are at the moment, we cannot trust the system anymore. We need to become our own business. We need to ensure that we are earning a profit and we are not reliant on any single person ever. So the system again enables you to download apps to your phone. And again, if you can download apps to your phone, great. If you don't know how to download an app to your phone, the great news is we'll show you how to do that. So at the end of this webinar, we'll invite you to register with us and to start trading with us. Once you've done that, you will be assigned a mentor or mentors, and then we will actually go through the whole process with you. So you will have the exact same system that we use on your phone as well. Now, when it comes to trading, whether you know this or not, this is very, very important. Trading is actually 90 to 99% mindset. Most of it is in your head. You can have all the skill in the world as a trader, but if your mindset is not in the right place, you will lose on your trades. This is why YouTube traders tend to lose when it comes to trading. This is why 76% of retail traders lose. It's because they haven't covered the mindset element. We understand this as professional traders. We have traders who've been trading for decades with us. We understand this concept, which is why we have partnered up with a guy called Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor is a personal development coach. He's been one of my mentors now for well over a decade, and he teaches us not just on personal development, but positive attitude as well, and how to ensure you have the mindset for success. And once you have your mindset for success, you can do anything, whether it's trading, property investing, doesn't really matter what your business, where your business acumen is, but you can do anything you like once your mindset is in the right place. So this relationship we have with Bob Proctor is extremely important. And once you join us, if you choose to, you can also be mentored by Bob Proctor too. Now, some of the questions I've had coming in is, how do I actually get started? How can I actually start trading from today, from tomorrow? Well, interestingly, to start trading with us it's very, very cost effective. It's $235 to join the forex Academy. And it's the same price again for the high frequency or binary options academy. If you want to do digital currency, same price again, and again the same price for the e-commerce academy. Now, my recommendation is the Elite Academy, which you see at the bottom of the screen. So if you want to do foreign exchange trading, if you want to do high frequency trading and digital currency, my recommendation for you would be to look at the Elite Academy. So to register with us, what you need to do is basically turn to the person who invited you to this webinar, and we can get you registered almost immediately. But before I go on, I want to do a deeper dive now into cryptocurrencies so you can see exactly what we do, or the types of things that we do every single day. So if you just bear with me a second, I can just go to my other screen, and then I can do a deeper dive into crypto. Now, if you can see my screen now, drop me a 333 in the chat box. If you can see Coin Gecko, drop me a 333 in the chat box, please. Okay, brilliant. So this is basically Coin Gecko, and just bear with me a second. So I'm on this website almost every single day. Now, at the moment, I don't know if you know this, but there are approximately about 16,000 cryptocurrencies in the marketplace. I actually sat down yesterday and counted them all. So around 16,000 or so cryptocurrencies in the market. And the great news is you don't need to learn how to trade all of them. A good handful is enough for most people. And the great news is that we will help you there. So Bitcoin, that I talked about earlier, the earliest or the first cryptocurrency to the marketplace, was conceived in 2009. The current price of Bitcoin, you can see here, if you can follow my mouse cursor, you can see that the current price of Bitcoin is around $47,000. So it's gone from $1 up to $47,000 in the space of what is it, 2009, in about 10, 11 years. $47,000. So if you'd bought one Bitcoin in 2009 and just sat on it and did nothing to it for 1 cent or whatever it was then, and sold it today, you'd be looking at a profit of $46,000. Now imagine if you'd bought 10 all those years ago, you'd be sitting on a pot of around $500,000. The great news is that you don't have to buy one whole Bitcoin. So whatever your budget, you can go out and invest in Bitcoin today. The lowest common denominator in Bitcoin is the Satoshi. One Satoshi is 1/100 millionth of a Bitcoin. So even if you have $10, $100, $1,000, you can go out and start trading Bitcoin. In addition to Bitcoin, we have Ethereum. Ethereum is the second largest cryptocurrency in the marketplace. The current price you can see here is around $3,700, $800. And again, you don't have to buy one entire ETH. You can buy a fraction of an ETH if you choose to. And we have a list of many, many other coins that you can currently trade in. We've got Polkadot, which you can see here, another very, very good coin that we trade. We also have Polygon, Matic, very good coin, Chainlink's another coin, Litecoin. So there's a lot of coins that we look at every single day. And again, your current knowledge base is irrelevant when it comes to trading. You can have zero knowledge in trading and still do extremely well from this system. And the reason for that is because we actually give you the trades. We will tell you what we are trading, and then it's up to you if you want to copy us or not. So this is the Bitcoin chart, for example, and here you can see how quickly the price of Bitcoin can move in just a few minutes, in just a few hours. When it comes to cryptocurrencies and trading, foreign exchange trading, it doesn't matter if the price is going up or coming down. Obviously, if you're hodling, so you're holding on for dear life, you want to hold your coins for weeks, months, and years, you want the price to go up. But as a short-term trader, if you're scalping, for example, it doesn't matter what the price is doing because you can long and short your positions. So you can buy and sell depending on what the price is doing. So in short term, it is irrelevant whether the price is going up or not. As long as there's movement in the market, you can profit from that movement every single day. And we actually give you the trades, like I talked about earlier. We tell you which trades and when to trade. The cryptocurrency market, and also the same applies to the foreign exchange market as well. For example, this is one of the apps that you will get access to via the Elite Pack, and you can see that we have buys and sell signals every few minutes, every few hours within the marketplace. So once you receive this signal as an alert on your mobile phone, so once you register with us, you'll get alerts on your phone whenever a signal comes out, and then it is up to you whether you want to take action or not. And 80% approximately of our signals are profitable. It doesn't matter if you're trading Bitcoin, Ethereum. We have many, many other coins that we're looking at on a daily basis. We have Ripple here as well. We had alerts go on Ethereum. I've mentioned that already. But again, historically, you can see all the coins that we trade and the alerts that we pump out every single day. We have audio here as well. And again, we give you the information. We're giving the entry points. We give you the stop loss figures. We give you the profit figures as well, and the take profit figures, sorry. And all you have to do is copy us. So if you are a good copier, you can do really, really well from this platform. All you have to do is copy us. And once you do this over and over and over again, you can become very, very proficient at what you're doing. It's a bit like learning how to walk. It's a bit like learning how to ride a bike. In the beginning, you won't get it. But once you do it over and over and over again, you will get it and you will become very good at it. Cryptocurrency, foreign exchange trading has made many, many people a lot of money within this industry. And you're not alone. Currently within our academy, we have in the region of 400,000 members in over 120 plus countries. So we are not a small outfit. Now, when it comes to the monthly fees that you can see here, we have an option whereby you can waive those monthly fees. We have a scholarship scheme whereby if you recommend 2 people and they join the academy, they join our mentorship program, you do not need to pay that monthly fee. 2 people and you're free. So for $200 to $300, you can effectively learn how to trade the largest and most liquid currency markets in the whole wide world. Now, if you want to earn an additional income stream, we have an additional optional scheme available whereby once you recommend more than 2 people, you are now classed as an IBO, and the company, the organization, we will start paying you every single month. As a Platinum 150, you've recommended 3 people, you're now being paid $150 every single month. Once you recommend 12 people, you're being paid $600 a month, 30 people, $1,000 every single month. And now just bear in mind, you don't have to recommend all those 30 people. Even if you recommend just 3 people and they recommend additional people, and we have a family of traders, you're still classed as a Platinum 1000 and you will still earn that income. And the income streams go up to Chairman 750, where you can effectively earn $750,000 every single month. So this is totally different to working in a job. We are not employees. You are in charge of your own future, and you can do that through this residual income stream that you can earn. And what you can do with this additional income stream is that you can pump these profits into your trading account. So you are now purely compounding. So you don't have to put your hard-earned cash from your job into your trading account. You can actually use your residuals for that, and you can earn an income on the back of that. And we teach you the skill of compounding as well. So I've actually shown you how you can earn an extra income without it affecting your current commitments. And also you can multiply your money every single day, and all you need is one of these. So as long as you have a mobile phone, a smartphone, as long as you are over the age of 18, you can actually become a very, very good trader. So my question to every single person watching this webinar today is, do you keep your options open? Do you keep your income options open? And the answer I should be getting over and over again is a big fat yes. There's no longer a middle class, or very, very soon, in the next few years, the middle class will disappear. Unfortunately, the way the economy is going at the moment, many, many people have lost their jobs. Many companies have become bankrupt. And what you have to bear in mind is that you are your own economy. When it comes to trading, you are your own economy. And again, you are in charge of your destiny. So what I've shown you here is not just another business opportunity. This is actually a solution. This solution can help you build a legacy and create generational wealth. Let us help you make your yearly into your monthly. My name is Dr. Jav. I hope you've enjoyed this short webinar. What you need to do now is to get back to the person that recommended you attend this call, and let's get you started. We do have a promotion on at the moment. Again, speak to the person that recommended you attend this call, and they will talk to you about this special promotion. There's only a few spots left for that promotion, and trust me, once you start doing this over and over again, your life can change. Again, my name is Dr. Jav. Thank you for your time. I hope you've enjoyed this webinar, and I will see every single person, every single one of you on the inside. Thank you. God bless. I'll see you soon.